Hello, everybody. Today I'm here to speak about job interviews and my job interview experience at a store that I'm not going to name yet because I don't know if I got the job or not. So let's get started. First things first is that everybody's concerned about outfits. What am I going to wear? How's my hair going to look? Everything in between. Well, I'm here to explain a little bit of what I do. I'm not so much going to give you a broad horizon of what everybody should wear, but this is what I wear, what I wore to an interview. So let's get started. So the first things first is the shoe. Now, right here, I have let's say about 3 inches. This is a patent leather pump from Target, and this was $30. Um, Now it's gonna be hard for you to find a shoe that's comfortable because nowadays shoes are just not comfortable at all unless you wear wedges or so forth. Um, I was standing in these heels for a couple of hours, probably like an hour or so. These aren't the most comfortable depending on what shoe size you get. I usually get my shoes a little bit like you're supposed to get your shoes a half size bigger than usual, but I didn't, so I got my regular shoe size. So shoes are important and depends on what kind of outfit you are wearing. For my outfit, I'm wearing a typical black and white. Um, so you want to stick with just black shoes that are closed toe. I was told that P-toes are not allowed in interviews, but I mean, if you want to be that daring, go ahead. But it's really up to you. The interviewer really did not look at my feet, so it's up to you. It's really up to you. But try to stay away from sky high stilettos. Try to keep it to a bare minimum of either 2 or 3 inches, not kitten heels, because I mean, come on now. Especially if you're applying to a retail store, you really want to stay away from kitten heels or very, very small shoes. But if you really want to be, very, very comfortable, I suggest you stay with flats. And the kind of flats that I have are these bad boys right here. Excuse me, I do wear these a lot. Well, not a lot, but these are basic flats from Charlotte Russe. Charlotte Russe does have cute flats that are fashionable, so you guys can check those out. I know Wetseal sells them as well. H&M, Forever 21, everywhere. Almost every store nowadays do sell flats, so look into those because that's very important. The next thing I'm going to talk about is makeup. Now, makeup is very, very, very important because you wanna look like you are presentable. Um, I know there's a lot of people out there who do not wear makeup. Period. I do wear makeup, but I don't wear it too much to the fact where um, every single day, even if I'm going to the grocery store, I have to put on makeup. I don't wear makeup that much. I wear it when it's necessary. Sometimes I do wear it to class. It depends, but in other terms, but for an interview, you really need to, look very polished and presentable. Now, for makeup, it has to be super simple. Like, I mean, the most simplest makeup you could think of. I myself am not a guru at makeup. I know there's 1,000 people out there who are very good at makeup tutorials on interview makeup, but for me, um, I used a simple palette. It's by Estee Lauder, and what I used is the brown one, because my skin is dark, of course, and you need to go with simple neutral colors as well. Keep it to a bare minimum. Do not go crazy on the eyeshadow. I only have that eyeshadow on, and that's about it. You don't want it to be too flashy or in your face. It has to be subtle and blend with your skin. Also, I mean, you can use mascara. I don't recommend using lashes because it's an interview, not it's an interview. Just tone it down a little. I didn't personally wear lashes. I don't wear lashes, period, because I feel like my eyelashes are long enough, and I don't think I need that added pop. So, what I use is a Lash Primer Plus by Estee Lauder, and then I used the actual mascara, which is Sumptuous by Estee Lauder, of course. And I use chapstick. Now, my chapstick is by EOS, whatever it's called. I use that. It's very simple. Roll it on. Um, you can use a lip stain. You can use whatever lip, but don't make it so bold, and it has to be very simple. So probably like a soft pink, a soft red that blends with your lips. I do not recommend actually wearing lipstick or shiny lip gloss, only for the fact that your lips shouldn't be so distracting. That shouldn't be the main aspect of your interview. Well, your present, your your you know what I'm talking about. Your look, of course. And that's that. Also I have on concealer. I wanted to hide a little bit of my blemishes, but this is after my interview, so my face is a little bit shiny from outside because it is boiling hot outside. But yeah. For hair, I would just keep it very simple. Do not try to get so creative with your styles. But of course, for people who have curly hair that they want to, straighten, you could straighten your hair. Just make sure your hair looks nice. I would not recommend trying to do dramatic curls and all this. Keep it to a minimum. I mean, if your hair is very wavy and it looks like bedhead look or beach waves, you kind of want to fix that up. You could straighten your hair, you could flip your hair, whatever you want. For me, I just got my hair blow dried straight, and that's that. This is how I usually wear my hair, so it doesn't really matter. It really just depends on who you are and what's your hair preference. But for relaxed girls, I suggest you just keep your hair straight. Please get your hair done. Like I don't care if it was 2 weeks that you got your hair done. Get your hair done, please. You don't want to have. I'm directing this to relaxed women. The ones who have when your hair starts to get poofy from sweat or anything. You don't want it to look like this is how you look every single day. Don't do that. You want to make sure your hair looks nice. And for me, I always get my hair done, so there's not really a problem. But for your interview, take care of yourself. A couple of days before or a day before, get your hair done. Don't get too dramatic with hairstyles. I do not suggest like dyeing your hair. Don't do anything drastic to your hair where it has to be like you have to completely change yourself or you have to do a crazy haircut or anything. Just keep it to a minimum. So, I mean, this is my hair. I recently did cut it, which I'm kind of mad about, but it's okay. It's alright because it's gonna grow back. Anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is perfumes. Now, for perfumes, I would really, really do not recommend wearing something very strong. I know Victoria's Secret, they sell a lot of strong perfumes and stuff like that, but I recommend wearing a light scent like this. This is Sexy Little Things Noir by Victoria's Secret. Now, this is a little $10 bottle because I was just sampling this out, so I'm not really sure if I wanted to buy a big bottle, so I got a small one. So you wear this. Bath and Body Works just came out with a new scent. It's called Wild Apple Daffodil, and I absolutely love this scent so much. Oh, you just don't even understand. That's very light and subtle, and you don't want to spray too much of the light scent. Couple mists, and that's it. You could also wear Estee Lauder's Pleasure. That's what I wear. That's what I wore today. I usually do wear these sometimes when I'm going out somewhere that I need to be very, very womanish. This makes me feel womanish when I wear this perfume. Recommended by my mom, of course. Next thing is jewelry. Jewelry, I have on simple studs that I purchased from Kohl's, and these are made by Vera Wang. These were on sale for $7. I got this bracelet. Not bracelet, well, it's one of those bracelets where you can open, and it's by Studio 9 or something from Kohl's. That's what you want to wear. Simple watch. You can wear a necklace. I was in a rush, so I couldn't really put on my simple chain necklace, but you can wear a very simple necklace that's like a chain necklace. That's it. No, nothing else. Don't get too dramatic with jewelry because it's an interview. We want to look simple. kind of looks simple but yet trendy at the same time. So that's about it. For your nails, I suggest that you get them clean. Make sure they look presentable. For me, I mean, this isn't like the best manicure, but it looks somewhat neat, kind of. Bear with me. I just got out of a gel a couple of weeks ago and still trying to get back to its natural state. But I recommend using like a pale pink color. This is by Sally Hansen Salon Manicure. This is Shall We Dance 150. 160. I'm so sorry. I recommend using this with just a coat of clear. So use 2 coats of this clear. Now that's for people who like, looking simple. I'm more on the colorful side, but for an interview, you kind of have to calm down a little bit because I love color. Like, you wouldn't even understand. I love color like it's nothing. So keep your nails to a minimum. Make sure they're clean, they're filed, they look presentable. I wouldn't recommend wearing bright color nail polish like orange or yellow. Just keep it to a minimum. Keep it pale pink, nice pink. I would say red, but if you can't, don't wear it. Don't wear red. Just don't. Pinks, pales, nudes, only for the interview. I'm not asking you to go to the salon and do manicure. Do it yourself. Save yourself some money because, of course, you're gonna get a job. So if you don't get the job, you're gonna be, $30 short because of a manicure. So, I mean, the last part of the whole appearance wise is the outfit, of course. Now, disregard, I have a little stain on my shirt from after the interview. I went to go eat a crepe and a little spot got on my shirt. But don't pay attention to that. I'm pretty sure you won't even see it. But for those who are very, very attentive and stare at people down, do not pay attention to this little stain on my shirt. Now, I have another one from laundry, but again, this is after my interview. This is not before. So, yeah. Now, what I have on is a gray cami that I got from Wetseal, a button down, and a pencil skirt that I got from York&Company. Now, here's the thing. You want to make sure that your clothes are not too tight and are not too baggy. They want to be fitted and comfortably snuggle fit, not club dress, bodycon skirts. Don't wear those, please. I'm serious. Just don't. For the women out there who are a little bit thicker, I wouldn't suggest wearing bodycon skirts because it's not the way to go. I understand you want to accent your curves. Don't, please, please. I would recommend a loose-fitting pencil skirt or slacks or khaki pants or anything that you feel is comfortable that is job appropriate. Now, depending on what job you apply to, but this is mainly for retail. Now, the retail that I apply to is New York&Company, so it has to be up to date. Your style has to be up to date and has to be somewhat stylish, simple, and conservative. So here is my outfit. This is just a button down with the skirt. Now the skirt is a little bit long. It hits right by the knee. Excuse the little gut. Yeah. And that's that. You could really you can have variety with your outfits, just don't go too crazy. A couple things for advice when it comes to retail is you never know exactly where your interview is going to take place. My interview happened in the store, in the front of the store, so it really just depends on what retail it is. But if you are going to sit down, don't sit down until it is, you are asked to sit down. I did learn that from a girl named Lenny Girl. She's amazing. She actually helped me with this video. I would recommend to research your company. You really want to know what you're talking about when you are interviewed, because each retail store, and I know every retail store ask this question is, why do you want to work for us? Why do you feel like you're a good fit for our team? So I would really research and find out reasons why you want to work for this job. I understand everybody wants to work because money and all that other stuff, but when it comes down to it, you have to find reasons why you are applying to just this job. Not because, your pay is good. You have to give them a valid reason. Now, my valid reason was because I like how fresh and trendy the store is. Just because it's professional clothes, you can find them at any kind of season, and you'll still find professional clothes. And of course, their jeans are amazing. Well, anyway, um, you really have to, know what you're talking about. Don't BS your interview. Like, take some time out to research what you're working for. I recommend glassdoor.com because that actually helped me, have an insight on what, I'm getting myself into when it comes to interview, the job, how much they pay, and all this other stuff. So really just look into your interview. I will put the links down so you guys can know. Also, I recommend, what is that? Oh yeah, I recommend looking up some more videos from YouTube about interviews because mine isn't too broad based, but of course, everybody's interview questions are different. So this is only from mine. I'm only giving you my experience and how I could help you with your interview. So you can either take it or you can not take it. Also, before I even end this over, I want to say that please go in there with confidence. Arrive to the interview 15 to 10 minutes early. Um, I was 7 minutes early. I should have been 10, but I was running a little late. So, you know, every just don't do what I did. Go get there about 10, 15 minutes early. Say hello. Acknowledge to the managers that you're there so they know that you're there so they could probably start the interview earlier if you assume. Now my interview was 45 minutes and they only asked about 4 questions and then the rest of the time the managers spoke. Um, they asked basic questions like why should I hire you? Um, are you a multitasker? Are you able to handle a lot of things at one time? Um, Another question they asked was, are you a people person? Are you able to speak to others when needed? Anything in between. So, yeah, that's about all the questions. And then she just basically gave me insight about the job and everything else. She did cue to me that I was going to get the job. She's like, I already know I'm going to hire you, but I want you to speak to the assistant manager, yada, yada. So, I'm pretty sure I got the job, but I don't know yet. But anyway, that's about it that I have. I'm sorry if this is not informative for you, but I think this will be helpful to others who kind of are in the same situation as I am. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.